Imagine a hidden money machine that can transform your life and your business. Actually, it's not a secret formula or a get quick rich scheme, but a powerful tool that top networkers have been using for decades. And in this video, we'll uncover the hidden secret of how network marketing events can be the key to your success and your financial freedom. So, get ready to discover the top 5 reasons why network marketing events are the hidden opportunity you have been overlooking till now. From building an unshakable trust within your team to leveraging the energy of live events, I'll count down the most compelling benefits of attending these gatherings and show you how you can transform your business and your life. So, let's dive in. First, let's talk about the untold power of network marketing events. When I started back in the days, about 10 years ago in that industry, I had no clue about the power of network marketing events. In every company, there are yearly or every half a year, there are bigger gatherings, provided by the company. And when I first started in the business, I had no reason to go there. People could not convince me to come to one of those events. Till one point, my upline, they gave me 2 tickets to one of those events. So this is how I got first step into the big company events. And at that point, when I was there at this big event, I could see the bigger picture. This helped me to see that I am not alone, that there are so many people, having the same vision as I had, and they're all going into the same direction as I want. And this was a very powerful experience for me. But the power of network marketing events is not only in the big company events. Actually there is an escalation ladder. Starting from a little one-on-one meeting, that's a very small event. Or going to a home meeting, when you have gathered a couple of friends and family into the living room and you present the product or the business opportunity, to local events, more bigger hotel events, regional events, doing training events with your organization, up to 100, 200 people. And then there is this big company events with thousands of people in the big hall or maybe even in the big stadium. This escalation ladder helps the distributors of a company, to go slowly along the path and always see the bigger picture. And it doesn't matter which size of an event it is. I think every single event, if it is a home event, if it is a regional event, a hotel event or a company event, what they do is they have a proof of concept. Because on those events, there is a mix of people. There are people that all just started up in the business. There are people that have a very good product experience or made good experience with the service you provide. And there are people that are very successful in the business already. And so you create these connections from the people and you get the social proof that it's working for others, that not just only you are the telling the story. And this is why it is so important, to help your newest business partners to really take part on those events and introduce them to all the other people in your organization so that they can see where is the connection. They had the same challenge, they have the same overcome the challenge, they have the strategy how to help you. They are coming from the same niche as you are and they are very successful in network marketing. There is a person that maybe you even know from your past and this person is now successful in network marketing. So on these events, this is the social proof. This is how people can really relate and find reasons and strategies why they also can be successful in the network marketing industry. And when you are climbing up this escalation ladder I was talking before, and you come to this big company events, and suddenly you see, the CEO of the company giving a speech on the stage. You see the most successful business partners of a company giving a speech, and maybe you see the product developers talking, some really good experiences customers made with the service or the product you're providing. That's the moment when many times people, distributors in your organization, they will see the big picture. And what is happening then is they take the decision to grow as a person. They build new vision. They decide to go for the long run, to really stay till they reach their goals in their own network marketing journey. And this is the power of the big events, the company events. I told you before, that I was not the person that was jumping right away on those big events. So I needed to get some incentive, from my upline. But when I was on my first big company event, and I was very skeptic because I was that type of person, I still had this mindset where I thought, I was a professional sports coach and I know how to do that business. I will do it on my own. So I have gone through all the mistakes, believe me. My ego was still very big at that point when I has been on the first company event. So I was sitting there and I wanted them to prove me, that it's really important to go to these events and all those people, how the system they're working, that this is the right thing to do. And I was almost, ready to go and leave because my ego were still in my way. But then there came one person on the stage. I remember it was a pretty young guy, but this person or this guy, he was talking about his own journey in his personal development from where he was coming from and how network marketing, this industry, helped him to grow as a person, to become more, to do more, to give more, and how this attitude again then helped him to grow his business. That was the moment when I decided that I will stay for the whole event. My ego got a little bit smaller and I got more open-minded and open-hearted. And by the end of the whole event, this was when my decision, I made the decision already to go for the long run, to become a network marketing pro. But that was the decision, what it changed for me was that I was much more open-minded to really receive what my upline had to give me. And this helped me to really shorten my way to success because I didn't need to go to all the mistakes on my own, even though I was still hard to convince to follow the system. But somehow I figured it out, and then now we have a really successful system. And I understand totally that if you want to build a huge organization, it's not about you, it's about the system. So this was the moment when I started to slowly understand that. This was very important for me. And actually events can also be a very good tool to compensate your own, let's say, weaknesses. We all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. For example, I want to share a story with you. I know one person in network marketing, he was the master of leveraging events. Because all he did, how he built a huge organization, was making sure that he was using all the events for his customers and for his distributors in his organization. He was never giving a speech on his own. He was never doing a training on his own. The only thing he was focusing on was inviting people to attend events. Any kind of event. Home event, hotel event, regional event, big company events. So he was the master of inviting, that was his strength, but he was never doing a presentation on his own or giving any training. So this is also a way, how you can succeed in network marketing by just leveraging events for your success. When we are talking about different types of events, we should for sure not forget that there is also the possibility to do online events nowadays. Network marketing has changed. It's so much more online happening right now than it was 20 years ago. But there is pros and cons for both of them too. Because online is just very flexible. No matter where the person is in the world, you can always turn on the computer, pop up a meeting and have a conversation with prospect, with your business partner, with a potential customer. But an online event, can never substitute the emotions happening on a live event. And this is why I still have a strong belief on live events. Because at the end of the day, network marketing is about building a community, building a tribe of people that trust each other and believe each other and help each other to succeed. And this is happening on the live events. When people can see the emotions, when people hear the stories of and the struggles successful people went through, and they can identify themselves with them, and they see, I can do that too. When they start to get that inner belief. On these live events, it's also a lot of things happening in between the lines. There is this official part, but then there is also the mingling and the unofficial part. When you go with dinner with your organization, with your team, and then the team is getting connected and you're sharing the stories, and again, you're building trust and you're getting this connection with your partners and you're inspiring each other. All this is happening in between the lines on the live event. So online event, I really love it. So I would say I do most of the trainings I do online, but the live events, they are creating the emotions. This is where the big decisions are made. So when we are talking about success and the impact events have on your network marketing success, it is very interesting that after every big event, or I would even say after every event, business partners or distributors in the organization afterwards came up to me and said, would just have joined this person or this person, or would I just have been able to bring more people to the event? I would know my business would grow faster right now, because they're all now so motivated and they're excited and they got so much knowledge. I have seen this over the last 10 years on every big event I have attended. In the beginning I thought myself, should I just have promoted the event in a better way? And now I hear the same feedback from people in my organization. So my advice to you or best recommendation is just first, take part on every event yourself. Because events are like a time machine. That's the place where you can shorten your learning curve. So, and only if you are participating on your own on an event, you will be actively promoting the event to your organization. So that's why you need to keep the order right. You cannot tell people in your organization to attend an event and tell you're not going there. No, that's not integrity. So attend an event and then start to promote it to your organization and make sure that they're also promoting it forward. Because the more people you have on an event, the bigger the jump after the event in your business. For the very end, if you really want to make your business thrive, you need to be the person that is setting up the events so that you're not dependent on anybody else. Learn how to set up events. Start with small events, with a small home event, then organize a hotel event, organize a regional event, organize maybe a training with 200, 300 people when your organization has grown to that point. And at one point, you will be part of an organization committee where you are organizing events with 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 people. But when you are the one who is taking the lead, this is when your business will really jump to the next level. So if you are ready to participate your next event right now and you found this video helpful to make your business thrive, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so that I can provide you with more helpful videos like this. Till next time, see you, bye bye, and take care.